Welcome to Two Sisters Podcast with your hosts, Kristy and Melissa, who are real sisters bringing you real talk about life and faith through humor, insight, and community. Now, let's get into this week's episode.
What's up, guys? It's Melissa
and Kristy,
and welcome to Two Sisters Podcast.
So today we're doing a little different thing. This is actually the first time we're doing a reaction video on the podcast.
Yes.
Okay. So we're doing a video reaction about the actor.
Dang, you just jumped right in.
That's right. we do it because I'm excited. We're doing a reaction video, and this season, what season is it? And we're just doing reactions.
4.
I'm excited. Like I'm excited.
I see.
So we are doing a live video reaction to an interview of the actor from Star Wars, John Boyega, that he had on the Breakfast Club, and it made a big splash, in these social media streets. So we are going to watch the video and react to it. So here we go. Okay, let's see. What's the controversy? Should we make it bigger? Bottom right? No, not that. Okay, that works.
Okay.
So our video is blocking the play, girl. Well, maybe we could hit it in the middle. Nope. Oh, that's messed up. Well, guys, we're gonna have to play it first, then make it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, learn it by process of elimination. Oh, there we go. That's a little play button right there.
That ain't it.
That ain't it?
No.
Oh, no.
Here it is.
Okay.
Mike? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Sonny.
I've been with the same one for 24 years.
I think that's fantastic. She black?
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. I absolutely.
No, because I heard you speak. I've heard you speak before about your blackness and stuff. So I thought you was one of the ones that were going to sacrifice your loins to continue in this race. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just check in. Well, yeah, he said it. So I'm like,
explain that now. What happened?
No, you speak about your blackness quite a lot, and then obviously I've seen your interview. So I'm like, let me just check that.
Make sure he's no, that's real though.
Yeah.
I judge brothers like that too.
I mean, I'm not judging. I mean, anyone can do what they need to do, but I feel like when you speak in a certain way,
black men gotta be a black man.
Yeah. When you spoken in that way, I'm like, let me just check my man's devoted at home.
I'm with you. People that talk so black, but then they sleep white, I'm like, ugh.
I mean,
have you ever dated a white woman?
Yeah, I have once. I dated one once when I was younger. Yeah, it was alright, but we were just chilling. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing serious like that. So, but naturally,
Could you bring a stormtrooper home?
I've said it openly. It's just a preference. Like I like my women black, and I feel just separate from a political statement or anything like that. It's just they fine as hell. They, melanin levels got to be over 75%. You know what I mean? Thickness got to be there. Style got to be there. We got to laugh at the same jokes. We got to bump to the same music. It's just got to be a flow.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
And you can't have conversations about white supremacy tearing apart black families, but you're not even trying to create.
I'm trying to have conversations where I can say talk behind closed doors. Like, I'm trying to say, woman, I don't. And she's like, yeah, baby, yeah, you right. You know what I mean? I need her to understand a black man's anger, frustration. I need her to understand when certain dudes walk into the room and the energy ain't right, and she's like, calm down, chill. I need that. I need me a black
queen, man. I'm what you can. You ain't gotta tell me.
Well, all right.
Introducing the most comprehensive protection in travel.
Guys. Okay, you go first.
Well, first of all, Charmaine.
Anyway, we're not talking about Charmaine.
Okay, we're not talking about Charmaine. We're just simply so this was all over social media. There was a sense of outrage, I suppose.
Why?
If you give me, let me finish the oxygen level out of the sentence. Out.
I don't know why she gotta go do this, guys.
people were outraged, okay, because he clearly stated who he gonna date, who he prefers, and that's a Black woman. He even went as far as to say 75%, so there won't be any confusion on the level. As he call it, melanin level, 75%. That's pretty melanin. So this is interesting for us because we're obviously Black to comment on it. So my reaction is, I think it's only an issue because he's famous and nobody would care. Well, it wouldn't have gotten all of this buzz if he wasn't a famous Black actor, successful actor, right? Because there's a narrative that's out there that it's not very often that a Black man in the media states to you without blinking that he prefers a Black woman if he's a Black man. Unfortunately, over time, like let's just say in 30 years, let's go for 30 years on back to today, that's not something people, for whatever reason, didn't feel a need. Black actors didn't feel a need to say, hey, I only prefer Black women. I'm Black, I only prefer Black women. So it's a big deal in this day and age because people don't hear it. Now, you may hear it at your kitchen table or at your family reunion or this recent Thanksgiving that we shared together, but for a Black man to come out and say, hey, I prefer a Black woman because I relate more to that Black woman, and he laid down his reasons, right? Those reasons sound logical and reasonable. He had his theory and he told you why. He didn't say that he was against dating any other. He said he has dated other races in the past. He leans more towards a Black woman, and then he gave the statement why. I think it made a big splash because the world is not used to a Black man saying, hey, I prefer Black women. The fact that it's even a shock and it's even causing ripples is like, we don't got enough to think about. Like as a society, you know what I mean? We don't got enough to think about. If John Boyega preference, he's Black. I think he's African, Nigerian specifically. If he's saying, I'm Black, I want to date Black, this is why. For this to cause a stir, it's like, we need to do better. We need to put our attention on more important things. It's not even issues. Like, again, I think it's only an issue because he's famous. Star Wars was huge. And the fact that, unfortunately, they're not used to a Black man saying, I want to date Black women. That's not the narrative. Let me make sure my quote in the camera. That's not the narrative that's put out there. Not in this year. Not in 2022. Unfortunately, you don't have Black men saying, we like Black women. We prefer Black women on a level of success that he's on. His words only matter to others because he's famous. So we know this. He has influence. So because he has stated this, it's ruffling feathers because of his status.
I'm so okay. As you saw from the beginning of this video, she's very excited about this.
It's our first reaction video. Like, I want to do way more reaction videos. Not necessarily the subject. Well, I'm excited about the subject too. Right. But I want to do more reaction videos because I feel like, it's good.
Yeah. So again, this is real sweet and simple for me because what I think this is bogus and ridiculous that we even have to react to a black man saying he wanted to be to a black man saying he wanted to be with a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously,
it's a thing.
Like it should be. He's black. Mm-hmm. Like I don't understand why this is such a big deal. Mm-hmm. I'm just here so I don't have to pay a fine. Okay, because this is ridiculous. All right, because I'm just here because this is like pay a fine who? But that's what I'm saying. That's what they say. This is what the athletes and the people say. I'm just here because they gotta show up for this for the news
for their contract,
right? For their contract. So,
but you write
Two Sisters podcast. I'm co-host, so I'm just here so I don't have to pay a fine to my sister because this is ridiculous. Yeah. Like this is so bogus to me. I don't even have words. I don't understand what the problem is. And again, it's always heightened and it's always race an issue. I don't get it. I don't see no problem with Ryan. What's the boy? Ryan, whatever his last name is, the one married to Blake. I don't see Brad Pitt having an issue because he want to date white women. I don't see Tom Cruise having an issue because I don't see none of these other people. Right. It's just like it's an automatic understanding that they prefer to date what they are. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So how is it such a big deal that a black man wants to be with a black woman? This is so stupid. Yeah. That's my point. That's my feelings on it. Like that's stupid. Period. Okay. I don't got nothing else to say. This is ridiculous. I'm just here so I don't have to pay a fine. That's it.
So generally speaking, we care too much about other people's lives, especially celebrity lives, right? It's like this stupid. Why? How has this? If he had said, listen, y'all know, if you Google it, look it up. There are people marrying buildings. What? Yeah. People have married a building.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What is happening?
A building. All right.
How can you marry a building? And if you can't say it in 30 seconds, let's just move on.
People have married a building. So people have opinion on it. Oh, okay. Well, did she choose to marry a 22-story building? She should have married a 14-story building. I don't know what's happening. Well, it's a true story. Look it up. Y'all, look it up. A woman married a building. Years ago, she married a building. That's what I'm telling you. We ain't got enough to do in life. We don't have enough to do in life. If y'all ain't mad at that lady for marrying a building,
I cannot.
If y'all is not mad at that woman, first of all, you gonna make me look it up live right now?
No, let's not.
Okay, let the audience look it up.
Y'all,
listen.
Go on your own
tell
time.
us in the comments if you found the article where a woman married a building.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but that's ridiculous too. What is happening?
Hold on. So the point is,
my God.
The point is, if y'all ain't got no smoke
for her marrying a building.
For the woman marrying a building.
Oh, y'all.
But people always going to have opinions. Like I said, if it was a 22-story building and people got, why didn't she marry a 14-story building? What's wrong with a duplex? People going to have opinions. It don't matter. Like, we don't have enough in life to do. If we got to sit here and be upset that a black man said he liked black women.
Yeah.
And it's only an issue because, unfortunately, the narrative that's out there is that black men don't like black women. And black women don't like black men.
Oh, she's taking it there.
That's right, because that's the real issue. It wouldn't be, ain't nobody. Make me feel this way. Ain't nobody. You understand me?
Oh my gosh.
Let me gather myself.
Please gather.
It's only a big deal because what's being portrayed in the media is that black men don't like black women and black women don't like black men. So when you have a successful young black man say, I'm black, I relate to black women, I want a black woman. It's a problem because that doesn't fit the narrative Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's out here on your local news stations, on your cable news stations, on your social media platforms, right? It's all about putting us against one another.
Mm.
So that's why it's making a big splash.
Yeah. Y'all, all I have to say is, or you all I have to say is that you should, who you prefer is who you prefer. At the end of the day, is your life.
Like a building. Don't do that.
At the end of
Don't do
that's such a shame. At the end of the day,
it's a true factual story.
Okay, well, let the woman live her life. Let her live her blessed life. Okay.
If she can live her blessed life, she's trying to wrap up, y'all. If she can live her blessed life, then nobody should have any problem with anybody else living their blessed life.
So the world would be the world. And my thing is, again, everybody has free will. Mm-hmm. People can choose who they want to be with. Mm-hmm. People can be with who they want to be with. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day. So, who you prefer is who you prefer. And I believe you should have your preferences. Mm-hmm. And I believe you should be able to choose who you want to be with.
Absolutely.
And so, again, like,
even if that is a color that's not yours or a race that's not yours, you have circumstances where he is Nigerian. He was raised in a Nigerian culture. So he saw people and grew up to respect people that look like him. He relates to people that look like him who happen to be Black. He Black, he want a Black woman. If a Black man grew up and he did not grow up around Black women, he did not learn values and morals from Black women. He learned them from Asian people or white people, mm-hmm. whatever, right? Hispanic. Then if he says, I only want to date Hispanic women, I relate to them, they understand me. I only want to date white women, I relate to them, they understand me. I only want to date Asian women, they relate to me, I understand them, they understand me. Go for it. You can't dictate another person's preference.
No.
Whether or not it makes sense to you or not.
Yeah, but everybody, just like they have their free will to choose whomever they want to be with, everybody have a free will to speak their opinions.
Yes.
And so
but
that's
you can't
all,
tell somebody,
and that's all it is it's an opinion, because at the end of the
which
day,
we're giving our opinion right now.
Right. At the end of the day, he gonna do what he want to do, and he said what he said. Yeah. And that's just
it's just sad that it's shocking.
Ain't that shocking? Ain't that shocking? Okay. People just want to have something to say, because I also believe that people just want clicks
to react.
They want clicks. They want to be relevant.
Yeah.
For 15 minutes. They want 2-minute fame, IG fame, whatever fame, YouTube, whatever. That's it. Unfortunately, people are seeking a status of fame, and so people know ain't nothing wrong with what that man said. How could it be wrong? How could it be wrong?
There because
how could it be wrong?
A lot of stuff is wrong that people don't think is wrong. What you mean?
Okay, whatever. I forgot. I forget I said that. Okay, because again, how could it be wrong for a man to say what he said about his preference? Can somebody come to you and tell you that you shouldn't be, or you shouldn't prefer, or you shouldn't be with?
You want a man with teeth. What? You want a man with teeth. You ain't got no right to want a man with teeth.
Oh my God.
Your standards too high.
And that's what I try to avoid, the word standards, because I feel like that's another whole, that's why I didn't mention that, because I feel like
your preference is too high. You want him to have teeth.
Preferences and standards are two different things to me. And so we would need to clear that up in another session, because
absolutely, this is just a reaction video.
Want a reaction to this. That's it. And we'll do standards another time, because I need more time for standards, because and I'm just going to put this little tidbit out there about standards. Tidbit is you should have them. Okay.
Really?
You should have them. And when you do have them, you should not have to straddle the fence about it. Like, you either have them or you don't. And you need to respect your own standards. If you're not respecting your own standards, then ain't nobody else going to respect them. Okay, anyway. Let me, I'm done with this
reaction video.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us. I was excited. Let us know how you felt. Let us know your reaction to the video. If it's your first time seeing it, if you've already seen it, what do you think? So in the comments.
Apparently we're gonna have more of these because she's really excited about these. Yeah, and apparently I'll be better at sharing the screen.
Yeah, we forgive us.
All right, guys.
Don't judge us.
Thank you again for your support. If you have any comments, suggestions that you want to share, prayers, prayer requests, all of that, and don't forget you can share your stories and also your Q&As, your questions that you want answered. Also, send that to info@twosisterspodcast.net. Okay. Thanks again, guys. See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Sisters Podcast, where we hope to encourage you on your journey of transformation and healing while having fun along the way. Follow us on IG and Twitter. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. It's available on all major podcast providers. Just search for Two Sisters Podcast. Till next time.